Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, the 28th of August. We didn't do a camp walkthrough last night. We had a much longer day than we expected yesterday. We rolled in, I don't know, 6:30 or so. We got to camp. 6:40. We ran Stony Creek, and it was much longer than we thought it was. It was started off pretty mild, but it got pretty wild there for a while, and so it was a long day on the trail. So we pulled into Molas Lake. We had a quick couple of hamburgers and set up and called it a night relatively early last night. But not a bad sight for the night. A lot of condensation in the tents. The weather's kind of cool this morning, about 41 degrees. We got the squirrels that are chatty this morning.
Very chatty.
But yeah, it's a paid site. It's a private campground. We stayed here last time we were in the area, and it's just to the south of Silverton. So we're gonna run up to Silverton for breakfast this morning, and then figure out Plan B since Imogene is close. And we'll have some more clips for you later.
All right, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, 28th. It's day 5 for us. We got up early. We're gonna head down into Silverton, get us a little breakfast, get an internet connection, and try and figure out what we're gonna do today. Today was the day we were gonna go through Imogene, but obviously that's closed due to a mudslide. So we're gonna try and come up with an alternate plan, do a little filming, try and get into camp early so we can get pitched. And yeah, all of our gear is wet, so we're gonna try and let it dry out a little bit today. Weather looks pretty good. It's light clouds, sun is shining, 53 degrees, and we're still at 10,500 feet. So should be a good day. But that's it for now. We'll check back in with you later and hopefully get some good footage of some of the places we see today.
In the beginning, only low-grade discoveries were made in the first few years of mining the Red Mountain District. However, valuable columns of silver, called pipes, were discovered and mining quickly began. When John Robinson discovered the fabulously rich Yankee Girl mine in 1882, the rush was on to Colorado's newest mining district. Newspapers spread the word on the East Coast of the valuable ore coming out of the district, piquing the interest of numerous investors. After silver strikes were made at the Gooston, Congress, and National Bell mines, Eastern capitalists began sending money into the district, leading to the rapid industrialization of the area. By 1883, nearly 40 mines were sending silver ore to smelters. The nearby towns of Silverton and Ouray fought to become known as the entry point to the district, with each touting that it was the only way into the area and warning of the dangers faced by those who came from the other direction. The two towns were almost equidistant from the new discoveries, and better transportation was badly needed to bring the rich ore out to market. In 1880, a road began to be built from Ouray across the steep impassable cliffs to Red Mountain Pass by the Ouray and San Juan Wagon Road Company. Though progress was made in the first 2 years, the company was running out of money by 1882. After several attempts to reorganize and refinance, Otto Mears offered to purchase a 54% interest in the toll road company. After putting a larger and more experienced crew to work, Mears completed the road in 1883. This road would eventually become known as the famous $1 Million Highway.
All right, we are up on Red Mountain Pass, about 11,400 feet. We found this old mine. We kind of want to check it out. Not sure what year this was built or when the last time it was occupied, but As you can tell, it's not too old. But it's been a while since anybody's been here. Looks like either an old oven or a stove in there. What's left of a sink. Looks like an outhouse. Some electrics. Yep, it's been abandoned for quite some time. Looks like they put tin over the original wood structure. But I'm not brave enough to go inside. It doesn't look like it's going to be holding up very long. But yeah, it must have been a hard life mining up here. That's it. We'll check in with you later. Night 5, Wednesday, 28 August. We had to get a paid site tonight. All the dispersed sites that we could come across were filled up. So it's not a bad little site though. A little close, but we don't have any neighbors, so shouldn't be a problem. As long as we got a place to sleep, place to cook dinner, we should be good. So just do the quick walk around. You can kind of see how our site is set up. And as you can tell, our neighbors are relatively close, but again, it's empty, so it should be fine. And then we got the monster fire pit tonight. Tonight we're going to have steak nachos. Hopefully we can get a fire going. Last night was kind of a bust on the fire, which by the time it was late, by the time we got finished everything, so we just threw in the towel and went to bed early. But that's pretty much it for now, and we'll check back in with you later. Again, welcome back. We're night 5.
Night 5. Night 5, and just south of Telluride.
Yes. So got a couple nights to talk about. Last night, by the time we got into camp and got everything situated, it was late, and we had a long day on the trail yesterday. So we didn't do anything last night as far as filming. We we ate, gave up on a fire, and crawled in bed.
Yeah, early to bed. But it was a great day. I tell you what, Stony Pass, it was beautiful. It was incredible. It was not super difficult, but there were some challenging spots, but the scenery was fantastic.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
A good
run. We expected pretty much a forest road, and that went south pretty quick. Turned into, well, it lived up to its name. Let's put it that way.
It was a stony pass.
So, and it took us the better part of 3 hours to negotiate it.
There were some really cool water crossings.
There were some really good water crossings. We had some good obstacles. We had a lot of water crossings.
Yeah, it was a good run, but we got into camp probably a lot later than we planned to, and we stayed at was it
5?
yeah, was it Molas?
Molas.
It was a paid site, and we had stayed there last time we were up this way, and they do a good job. Sites are clean, folks are nice, and we were fairly secluded. We had a good spot. It was late. It was we ate and ran out of energy. We couldn't get a fire to get. Well, I mean, we lit a fire, but it wasn't cooperating with us last night. So you said we just kind of threw in the towel and said, "All right, let's go to bed, get up early." And today, with Imogene being closed, today was a scramble day. We weren't too sure exactly what we're going to do, and to get over to this side of the mountains, you have to take a pass or go up and around. And so we went up and around and came down. We did Red Mountain
Pass.
Yeah, east and west.
Both halves of it, north and south.
North and south.
East and west, whichever.
Yeah.
Top part, bottom part.
Yeah, and then we came up around through Ridgeway, through Silverton, then Ridgeway, and then came down Last Dollar Road into Telluride. And Last Dollar Road was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, Last Dollar Road. We did that the last time we were out, and man, it's a great run. And we fully expected to find some dispersed camping along the way, but
sometimes the sites are taken before you get there.
Yeah, I think there was just a couple of open sites, and
it just wasn't
obviously they aren't the good ones. Yeah. So we kept on going, and we got to the bottom, and we're like, okay, well, we're out of pass, so let's find a campsite. So we aired up. We had first we got a signal just before we came off the Last Dollar.
Yeah,
so we
were able to do some research.
We found a site and headed this way, aired up, and here we are.
Mary E. Smith, or what is it?
Mary E. Campgrounds.
Mary E. It's a National Forest NFS campground.
Yeah,
there's a few folks around us. They're probably looking at us right now, figuring out what we're doing, but that's all right.
All these crazy lights. But
yeah, we had a great dinner tonight. We had steak nachos.
Steak nachos,
in the crock pot. They came out fantastic.
Yep. So that's one of our camp favorites. We've done that, I think, 3 times now.
Yeah. So, last night was just hamburgers, but
they were good.
They were good. Yeah, absolutely.
This last night was the first night that it didn't rain.
It did not rain, but I tell you what, it was so wet this morning.
It was damp.
The condensation on the inside of the tent, or not inside the tent, but inside the fly. And we got here and we pitched as fast as we can because the sun was still up, and try to dry them out a little bit because it was very damp in the morning. It was damp.
Yeah.
Moist.
Everything's a muddy mess right now, but that's part of it. So, but yeah, I mean, so far the trip has been, it's been a lot of fun. We're kind of winging it this time around. I mean, the original plan, we had it laid out.
But it wasn't a hard, fast plan. We kind of just put a route together. Last time we came here, we wanted to hit all these, trails. So we wanted to hit Engineer. We wanted to hit Cinnamon Pass. We wanted to hit Ophir. Last Dollar. There was another one that we wanted to hit that we hit, a Corkscrew Gulch. And so it seems like we were racing from trail to trail and didn't have any time to relax. And we got to explore some pretty cool mines today.
We did. Yeah. Red Mountain Pass, I tell you, I saw a video from another channel, and they did kind of a mini documentary, if you will, about Red Mountain Pass and some of the mines, and obviously we didn't get into as much detail as that person did, but I wanted to run it, and in my mind I was thinking it was a different place. I didn't realize that the trail was, I don't want to say technical, but it was a lot rougher than I thought it was. In my mind, I pictured just, a wide gravel road, but that wasn't the case. So we were able to check out
check out a couple,
5.
a couple of different mines, and it's kind of neat. And you know, they actually have the stream that's coming down, and I think I got a shot of it. It's orange, right? I guess it's from the ore or the rust or whatever.
Yeah, so Red Mountain, the Red Mountains, I guess, and I'll have to do some research and get better at
Yeah.
what we're talking about. But the mountains are red, and I remember last time we were on one of the passes, and I'll have to go back to previous footage and
See
find out
where it
which
was.
pass
Yeah.
it was. But we get some pictures and a film clip of the Red Mountains off in the distance. And what causes them to turn red is that they're full of iron ore, and it's actually rust, oxidation, that gives it that reddish orange color. And the water coming down the side of the hill is loaded with rust, and it kind of turns the stream orange. Yeah. And I didn't know that until this other YouTuber had brought it up in their video, and I was like, oh wow, you know, I got to go check that out.
It was kind of cool.
So so we got to see that.
2 nights ago, we actually had some clear skies.
Oh yeah,
the moon was hadn't rose early in the day, so it set early, and so it was dark, and so we had some dark skies, and I think I got some shots to share of the Milky Way, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
We were up late playing with the camera.
Yeah, so but overall, I mean, it's been a fantastic trip so far. The weather, you know, that it tends to put a damper on some things, but
we didn't get any rain today. We were good.
No, today not a drop.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the first day we didn't get at least some rain.
It was hot,
and it was warm when we got here. And you know, this is the lowest elevation we've stayed at. I mean,
we're right at 8,000.
Was it 8,000 and some change?
8,050, I think it was.
Yeah. So this is the lowest elevation we've stayed at, and you could probably tell. I mean, Mike's still in a shirt, and I just put a hoodie on because I had short sleeves on. But usually by this time, which
we're bundled up
right at 9 o'clock, you know, we're bundled up 3 or 4 layers, and we're huddled around the fire, which just went out again. You know, trying to stay warm. So it's going to be a good night, I think. Should sleep well. It's dry. That's a plus. And tomorrow we're off to find something else to do.
Yeah, you know, we're going to shoot north. I forget the name of that pass. It's on the reservoir there. North of here. We'll remember the name tomorrow and share it.
Silverjack?
Was it Silverjack? Silverjack Reservoir, is that it?
There is a Silverjack up there.
That might be it.
I think it's
something owl, and then anyways,
Silverjack Reservoir.
Yeah,
so.
And so we're going to head up that way, and then we'll figure out where to go after that. Right? We might start heading a little bit further east as the week draws to a close. But but maybe 2 nights up there. Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see what it's like. Yeah,
but yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I mean.
I think we got some good clips to share with everybody the last 2 days. So
I think we did. We've been kind of playing with the camera, trying to learn as we go. So hopefully it'll be interesting. But we definitely will share the clips of the mines and some of Mike's photography, and yeah, I think it'll be good. So
yeah. So all right, we'll talk to you guys soon. We'll check in tomorrow night.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.